The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. I'm filled with a burning desire to teach you how to play the rhythm guitar part, the acoustic guitar part to Hurt by Nine Inch Nails as performed by Johnny Cash. Step one, the verse consists of 3 chords. A minor, followed by a C chord. Notice how I get to leave 2 fingers down on that change. Followed by a D chord. A minor for 1 measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by C, 1, 2, followed by D, 1, 2, for half a measure each. The right hand does all the work in this tune. I'm always going to start with a root note of whatever chord I'm playing. So on an A minor, the root note is the 5th string. So I'm going to start with the 5th string, and then I'm going to strum also the 4th string by itself, whatever the next note is in the chord. So in this case, on an A minor, it's 5, 4, and then I'm going to strum the rest of the strings. When I go to the C, the root on a C is the same, so I'm going to go 5, 4, and then strum the rest of the notes. And then on the D chord, the root is the 4th string, so I'm going to play 4, 3, and then I'm going to strum 2 or 3 strings after that. So without any nuances put in, we're going to put in some nuances in a second. This is the song. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now, to be clean with my picking here, I'm rest stroking on my picking. So, you see how my pick rests on the next string? So sometimes in songs, it's good not to rest stroke, but in this song, it's not the case. We want to play a nice clean rest stroke, another nice clean rest stroke, and then follow through with the rest of the chord. Now let's start putting a couple nuances in. The first thing is, in order to make it sound, in order to make the transitions between chords sound have more momentum, often the rhythm guitar player is going to put in an additional bass note right before the new chord. So, for example, in between the A minor and the C, he's going to go like this: 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. So right before the C chord, I played the previous bass strum the bass note 1 time. So on the A minor, that's the 5th string. So I'm going to play 5, 4, strum, and then I'm going to play 5, and then go to the C. So check out my left hand again on that. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. And check out my right hand on that. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. And I can do that on going from all the chords. So C to D, I would get an extra C note like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So again, that was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And similarly from D to A minor, same thing: 1 and 2 and 3. I butchered that a little. Here it is again: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So here the whole progression is with a bunch of those anticipatory transition notes thrown in. Finally, I can make the tone sound really nice by palm muting with my right hand on the bass notes. So I'm going to take my palm, I'm going to lay it actually on the strings next to the bridge. So instead of a uncontrolled note like that, I'm going to get a controlled kind of sound. So when I throw in palm mute, it's just going to sound something like this. I hurt myself to
day to show that I still feel. And that is how you play the verse to Hurt.